Hi, this song is called God Goggles, and I wrote it in 2009, so it's one of my first songs. And it needs a little work yet, but 11 years it's been, sitting in the greenhouse. But it goes a little something like this. Put on your God goggles, your God goggles. Look at people with God's love. Put on your God goggles, your God goggles, and see the world through the eyes of Jesus. There's no room for prejudice and hate. In God's love, we're all in the human race. Don't be mad, let your anger cease. In God's joy there is abundant peace. Put on your God goggles, your God goggles. Look at people with God's love. Put on your God goggles, your God goggles, and see the world through the eyes of Jesus. We must take off our old sinful man. In God's grace, we are born again. We are free, sanctified by His blood. In God's mercy, we put on His love. Put on your God goggles, your God goggles. Look at people with God's love. Put on your God goggles, your God goggles, and see the world through the eyes of Jesus. No more lust, no more slander, no more impurity, no more greed, no more evil, no more idolatry, no more pride, no more envy, no more hostility. There'll be no more lies, no more addiction, no more fighting. So put on your God goggles, your God goggles. Look at people with God's love. Put on your God goggles, your God goggles, and see the world through the eyes of Jesus. Gotta see the world through the eyes of Jesus. God is so good. He's so faithful. And when we walk with Him, we can see the world through His eyes by wearing our God goggles and looking at people with God's love, and stop judging them based on the color of their skin or what they look like or what their job is or what their past is. I know people judge me for my past. They don't want to give me a chance because of something I did 13 years ago, and I paid a price for it. But I'm so thankful that true Christians can look at me for who I am now as a man of God and God's child, and a saved and redeemed man of God. I'm not perfect by any means. I have my struggles, but I've repented from my sins, and I've turned away, and I've turned towards God. And God is so good. He needs us to really love people and see them with His eyes. So when you look at a stranger and you judge them, just check yourself before you wreck yourself, because you know what happens when you judge others. You will have judgment come upon yourself, and we don't want that. So just practice loving people and just giving them a chance, even if you think that they're not your type of person to hang out with. You never know if you just give a person a chance. God bless you, and have a good night.